What's up, everybody? It is Taff. What's up, homie? Christopher Clements. I see you, buddy. Mitri. What's going on, dude? Well, we are still open. Yep. Let's see here. Who killed it with that silencer, Matt? Thanks, Eric. I appreciate it. Yep. Well, I'm glad you're off your Facebook. David Gunn, what's going on? Norman, Sean Taft, Steve, Doc, what's up? Nick Pendleton, what's going on? So I'm at my home office. I just got back from my warehouse. We still have Blaine Calder is holding down the fort, dude. We are still shipping. So you got Aaliyah who is holding down the fort. Aaliyah and Brittany and Jamie and Justin are holding down the fort in our vape shop. And you got Blaine and Lee who's in painting and Amy who's in shipping. There's only 3 people in our warehouse right now over there that are getting these orders out, man. So I'm Tommy McCray. What's going on? I hope you and your family's doing good. JD, what's up, man? What's going on, brother? Hope you're feeling better. We're not locked down yet. Tony Duberbo. We are not locked down yet. So I've been out. We're in good spirits. Are you guys able to ship glass to marijuana customers? Here you go. We are pretty much almost sold out on STNR. I just have to, I'll let you guys listen. David Gunn already has a couple customers. I know that we have some spoons left. But to be honest with you, I shut down my website because it's a horrible time to launch a company. Who in their right mind launches a company when we're going through coronavirus? Couldn't have hit me at a worse time. But we're okay. I'm okay. I seen a pic of it apart. The top looks pretty close to the actual flash suppressor or silencer. Dude, it's dope. It's definitely dope. Saw a video of Brooklyn Hospital. Don't look good for them. Shit is awful. So, hey, Chris, man, Redbeard, what's up, dude? Man, I hope you're doing all right, man. Huge discount for wholesale distros. Get at me. Yeah. Dude, okay. So, let's talk really quick about the coronavirus. All right. So here it is, man. I think people are, for one, I think the media is basically, hold on one second. So I think the media, I apologize. I wanted to, Chappelle, what's up? I think the media is downplaying with the mask thing, right? So I posted a picture of me basically wearing a mask, and I wore it today and goggles when I went out. And as soon as I got home, I washed my hands, I washed my face, I washed my arms, I washed everything with antibacterial soap. So as soon as I got into the house, so here's the deal, and I'm telling you guys this. Eddie, what's up? I'm on live feed. You give me a minute, okay? Okay. Shut the door. Thank you. It's my son.
Can I get a snack?
Yes, go get a snack. Bro, we're on quarantine. Go get a snack. So, here's the deal, man. I have friends that are in France. I have friends that are in Italy. I have friends that are in China. I have friends that are in the UK. I have friends that are in Germany. I have friends all over the world, and I have talked to every single one of them, okay? The ones in China, the ones in Italy. I've talked to the ones in France. I've talked to the ones in the UK. I've talked to many of my other friends, and I have a lot of neighbors. Every single one of my neighbors. I have a doctor on the left side of me, a doctor's on the right side of me, and I have doctors across the street. And every single one of these doctors are telling me to wear gloves and goggles when I go out and to stay 6 feet away from everybody. That's what they're saying, okay? So that we can control the spread of the virus. You know, it's not so much that I'm going to die from it. It's the people that I come in contact might die from it if I have it. That is the reason why they're saying this. So it baffles me that people don't understand, or, you know, I made a comment on somebody's website the other day where you know, everybody knows, everybody basically is now a professor of a virus strain, and they know everything there is to know about what's going on with this virus and who it's going to kill and who it's not going to kill. Okay? So here's the deal. Shut the fuck up. If you don't know about it, shut up, right? I don't know about it, right? I'm not a professional. I'm not a doctor. I'm not any of that stuff. I only know what is being told to me from these other countries and from professionals who know what they're talking about. Because I'm not going to go to Facebook and read this stuff off of Facebook. I was told from a gentleman who's a really good trusted friend of mine that was in China that 8 people per minute in the worst stretch in China died every single minute over a 14-day period in China. So, think about that for 1 second. Think about that for 1 second. Italy is going through that right now. 800 people died in a 24-hour period in Italy, and they're still going through it. They're basically doing that. It's going to get here in the United States. We do not have enough ventilators in the United States to basically take care of every single person in the United States. So here's the deal, right? Like for Christ's sake, like if you can't listen to the government, right, and have the government where they're asking people to self-quarantine themselves, stay at home. Don't go anywhere. Don't go out to eat. Don't go to public places. Stop going to these places. But yet these kids and these people think that this is all just BS. It might be BS for you, but it's not BS for somebody else that has an autoimmune deficiency or is elderly that could seriously die from this, that you come in contact with that. So here it is, man. You know, like I look at Jamie Burch. What's up, buddy? I'm sorry I wasn't looking. Here's the deal, man. 13% bad. Right. 350,000, 110 active cases, 14,000 deaths. That's 13% bad. Right. So here's the deal. And I'm not trying to scare anybody. I'm honestly not. I'm not trying to scare nobody. Okay. What I'm trying to say is so it doesn't affect the United States unless everybody wants it to. I don't know. I don't understand why nobody. I don't put it this way. If I don't know you, a matter of fact, even if I know you, you're not allowed in my house. Like seriously, you're not allowed to come to my house. You're not allowed to, if you're not already in my house, even my brother, like I have a brother and his niece, right, that are down in Palm Bay. I'm like, listen, man, you're not allowed to come to my house. I love you. You know, if you got sick, I'll do what I can from where I'm at, but you're not in my house. So I'm not taking a chance on my kid getting sick. I don't care. You know, I know what's going on in other countries that most people don't, because they don't get to talk to them straightforward. They're only looking what the media says, which is just ridiculous, right? If you had here, let me put it in the next scenario. Okay, if you have a kid, right, and you could, and they're telling you to stay in your house, or you could potentially infect your entire family with a disease or a virus, right, that has a 2% chance of killing your child. Are you willing to take that chance on your child's life? I don't know. Jason Knowles, what's up? So, I'm not. I'm going to tell you that right now. I don't care. I don't care. I'm older son, autoimmune deficiency, I'm scared to death for both of them. Right. So, right, Eric. So, I don't care. I don't care. I'm not even taking a fraction of a chance that my son is going to die from this thing. All 3 of my boys. So, you know what? It's a little unpleasant for me. It's a little unpleasant for them. Oh, boo-hoo. They got a freaking pool to play in. They got a big yard they can go out into. They have so much stuff to keep themselves occupied. So there it is. You know, so I got to stay home for a couple of weeks. The problem is is that nobody else is doing it. So the longer that we continue to not follow the directions of CDC and everything else, the longer that all of us our businesses suffer and we have to stay quarantined. That's the real cold hard facts, right? So, Robert, my boy has 2 general lungs on the chance shot. I cannot chance getting him infected. You're right. John Papa, what's up? So that's the deal, man. Like, honestly, if you're not wearing a mask and you're not wearing goggles. I have a pair of goggles. I took a picture of it. I went down, I bought a pair of goggles just so people's breath going into your eyes is the fastest way for you to catch a virus, an airborne virus, by the way. Okay? By you touching stuff and touching your face, I've already washed my face. I've already washed my hands for a minute. So I'm not worried about having anything on my hands so I can touch my face. I'm home now. But if you're not worried about that, you're crazy. Who cares what people think? I walked right into a store today, man, with goggles and a face mask on, and I didn't give a shit what anybody says because it's not them who's got to deal with a sick kid. They can go home, they can deal with their sick families if they want to, if that's the way they want to do things. But anyways, listen, business is still open. We are still open. We are still shipping. We are still shipping products. We still have a skeleton crew of people. John Conrad's working from home. Mackenzie's working from home. I'm working from, I'm doing both. I'm going back and forth, right? David Gunn's working from home. And, here's the deal, man. We're going to stay in business as long as we possibly can. So, that's for me. And all my Florida people, I will be filing. I'm actually filing for those loans right now for the federal and the state level. I'm going to be filing. That's something that I'm going to be working on this week to file to get those relief, because I think that the economic where we are economically right now is not going to stay there. And I think that in order for us to make it over the next 4 to 6 weeks, that we're going to need some money. And I want to make sure, to be honest with you, I'm trying to make sure that all of my employees are paid, even if they're at home. So with this money, I'm going to take some of this money from this loan and make sure that my employees are taken care of. Hopefully they don't discriminate on a vape shop. That's what I'm hoping doesn't happen. That would be complete bullshit because I pay taxes, I pay payroll taxes, I pay everything. So I don't know why my company would be discriminated against because it's a vape shop. I don't think it is. I don't think they have a right to. I think they're giving it to anybody that have employees because here's the deal. And I'm saying this every small business out there, right? What would the government rather do? Would the government rather give a stimulus package out, right, to basically to people and send out, let's say they're sending out $1,500 a month per person in the United States, or that's not working right now and has to stay home with their kids? Or would they rather let a company like mine borrow $500,000, $1 million from the bank, and I get to pay it back? Which do you think the government would rather do? Why do you think they're pushing these loans through so fast? Is because they know if the businesses borrow that money, that they're gonna pay that money back, instead of just giving the money to the people who are never going to pay it back. Now, we do get tax breaks. We basically, if we borrow that money, we get, tax breaks on, payroll taxes and stuff like that. But that's down the road. But I tell you what, I want my employees to make sure they get the same amount of pay as what they've been doing. I'm doing my best to make sure that takes care of. And every business owner should do that. So, that's the reason why it's there. If it's there, go get it. You can get it. So, just like I said, we're doing curbside orders. Listen, if you everybody has an authorized.net account, right? Here, let me give you a little tidbit. If you own a vape shop, go get a iPad, okay, that has a credit card swipe on it. Go get a little mini iPad. Download the app called authorized.net. Sign in with your username and password that you have for your merchant account that you have, and you can run credit cards. Like literally, you can walk out to the curb, run somebody's credit card, and swipe it right there to the curb. So they don't even have to come into your shop. They don't even have to do it. We're doing it at Fast Eddie's Vape Shop and Lounge, and everybody should be doing this so that they don't come inside your shop to infect your employees. Your employees should be wearing masks. They should be doing all that stuff. Okay? Gloves, the whole deal. You know, I would do that. Doesn't mean that you don't have to do it. And if you can deliver that stuff, great, do it. Lewis, what's up? So, very easy stuff. Yeah, disasterloan.sba.gov. That's right. It's right there. There's the link. Thank you, Eric. It's right there. Dude, I'm telling you, they're already posting that they're turning these things around in 3 days because they know if they get us money that we're going to keep our employees employed and be able to pay payroll through all this stuff. Let's say it's 4 weeks. That's a month of payroll. You need to borrow an amount of money that you're going to be able to help these things. And these SBA loans, they don't have to be paid back for like 30 years. It's crazy, dude. The Florida Disaster Loan, thank you for posting that one. They actually have, it's floridadisasterloan.org. That's what it is. You put .com, but it's showing .org on there. Jack McCormick, what's up? So thank you, Eric, for posting that. So in the floridadisasterloan.org, you can get a minimum of $50,000 up to $100,000 for your business. So you could be doing 2 of them. You could get some serious cash at no interest rate. It's free money to take care of your employees. And be able to take care, you can consolidate all your debt into a 0% interest rate. Come on, man. Dude, it's almost like, I'm telling you right now, like, I know this isn't a good thing, but this might be a blessing in disguise for a lot of people. They could literally get a 0% interest loan because I've already read it. You're allowed to use this money for fixed debt and payroll. There's a couple other things you can use it for. So if you have a substantial amount of debt that you're trying to pay off, like a fixed debt, you could literally use this loan to pay that off. And I'm telling you right now, I sure could use it to pay off some of my debt that I just incurred from the vape Armageddon that happened over the last 9 months. You know, we can definitely use it. So to keep going. You know, either way, we're going to be okay. Yeah, let's talk about that real quick. So VETO, right? I love our governor. He's doing a fantastic job. Like he is doing, in my opinion, he's doing a really great job. You know, me and Mackenzie are looking at it. He's doing a fantastic job. I do not think that he's going to vote for SB 810, but here's the deal. We need to let him know that if he does, he's going to lose millions of dollars for the state of Florida. That I don't think that really right now the state or any state can lose this kind of money coming in. Think about it right now. So you mean to tell me they're going to put an industry out of business when the coronavirus is coming and they're going to be paying out trillions of dollars? I think they're going to back off it a little bit. So, you know, listen, now's the time. FSFA, which is Florida Smoke Free Association, Nick Orlando, Sean Taft, get a hold of these guys. You know, send some emails out to Governor DeSantis in the state of Florida to veto this bill so that our right to sell flavors in the state of Florida is intact and our business can thrive. And a lot of people don't know this is that millions, and I mean millions. I think it was 683 million that the VTA actually kind of estimated that if they killed the flavored e-liquid in the state of Florida, they would lose on a yearly basis 683 million. So think about that for a minute, and all the people that lost their jobs. I mean, the economical impact from losing that would be pretty substantial. So, yeah, man, I try, Lewis. So I don't think a lot of people. I don't think a lot of people listen sometimes. You know, especially when it comes to like the coronavirus. Like, I don't get it. To be honest with you, you know, dude, all these kids that are going on spring break, all this stuff that's been going down. I understand people got to stay in business. I feel bad for the bars. I feel bad for the cruise industry. I feel bad for the restaurant industry. But that's what these loans are for, okay? That's what these loans are for. Go and get a loan unless you don't run a legitimate business. If you run a legitimate business that you have tax returns, there's no reason why you cannot qualify for the loans, okay? So that's the reason why the government is doing this, because they're going to see the economic impact coming from. But you have a lot of people that are just, they just think like this is just, this disease or this virus is full of shit, right? And I just don't understand it. Like, you're looking at these other countries that they're at their peak right now, and there's thousands of people, there's people that are dying, like left and right. So, in my opinion, you know, do you want to see that happen in the United States? We're not even close there yet. When they were talking about the curve, we want to, you know, we don't want this hard spike up. Is where the direction we're heading right now is a hard spike up, right? We want to have a slow spike, because we want people to understand they need to stay away from other people that have family members, elderly, parents and grandparents and all that stuff. So we're still open. For some reason on Google it says temporarily closed on my Google page. I basically went on there and opposed it. I think it's because it's showing that we're a lounge, but we're not. We're open. We are open. I've closed down the lounge part of my business. You can buy beer, packaged beer, and walk out with beer in our spot, but you cannot, lounge around in my shop. We don't want anybody staying in our shop for periods of time. You can come in and you can leave. That's basically how we're doing things. So, anyways, just really quick, I want to do a quick live feed. Today is Monday. It's already starting out to be a pretty good day. The weather's beautiful outside here. It's nice and sunny and warm. That's the reason why I live in Florida. My kids are driving me crazy. I just got home. I've been out pretty much all morning, just handling stuff on a Monday, and we're gonna stay locked down for as long as we need to. All spiffy today. What's up, Ricardo? What's going on, brother? But listen, man, I don't know who to believe on the media, especially when you're looking at fake book is what I call it. Fake book. I call it fake book because it's bullshit. People's profiles are fake. People only post good pictures of themselves. Their lives aren't put together like they think they are. The media on there is fake. You don't know what account is what. I call it fake book. There's really nothing real on there, except there's product that people put on there. It's people look at the news on Facebook and they're like, oh, this is what's going on. It's fake. It's fake. It's all bullshit, right? Talk to real people like I have. I've called people in China. I've called people in Italy. I've called people in the UK. I've called people all over the world. And this shit is no joke. It's no joke. Okay? These people are dying. And America is literally at the beginning stages. We're right there at the beginning stages. And it can get a lot worse. New York. Dude, heavily dense areas of people are the most at risk. It's sad. So, honestly, pay attention, man. If you got to stay in for a couple of weeks, who cares? Netflix and chill, man. There's nothing. Stop going out there and buying all the fucking toilet paper and hoarding shit. They're not closing down the grocery stores or convenience stores or any of that stuff. You're going to be allowed to go out and buy it. They're still making all this stuff. Essential businesses are allowed to stay in business so that it keeps everything going. We're not running out of food. We're not going out of food. It's not the apocalypse. We're not dying. They're just asking people to stay indoors for a while. Come on, man. There's nobody in the world with a family of 3 to 5 people that needs freaking 50 freaking cases of toilet paper. You're going to be stuck with toilet paper for the next 10 years. Do the math, man. You got to take 100 shits a day to run out of all that toilet paper. I don't know about you. I only take 1 or 2. So, anyways. Vape industry get fucked. So many people lost best and trust. Anyways, listen, guys. Go out there and make it a great day. Today's Monday. It's the start of a new week. We're expecting some kind of, I've been saying this for 2 weeks. I don't know why they haven't done it. A formal lockdown. I know it's each state are starting to fall. Texas, You got counties in Texas that now are in full lockdown. New York, freaking Washington, freaking California. You got certain areas of the country that are shooting down because you're seeing the outbreak get a little bit out of hand, so they just shut down everybody. I see that happening. Miami shut down. I see that happening in Orlando. So we're going to do our best to stay open as long as we possibly can. So with that being said, you guys go out there and make it a great day. Stay safe. Take care of your family. Take care of elderly people around you that need stuff, right? If they need toilet paper, get them some toilet paper. Do something for them. Like, honestly, like, it's still there. Be good people, man. Just be good at heart. It doesn't take a lot of work to do that. So if we all did that, we'd be in a much better place. Love, Pete, and Chick Grease. I'm out. We'll see you guys tomorrow.